March Madness. Oh, yeah. And if you're not totally aware of the energies, it might drive you mad. You know, last night I was feeling it. I spent, again, the evening hours grounding on the beach, feeling the energy. As we've been discussing the past few days, the energy is quite intense. So you're gonna have to really know how to manage these energies. It can drive you mad if you're unaware, but don't worry, your Uncle Mike is gonna teach you everything that you should expect, how to navigate the March Madness energies. You could write March Madness in the comments. And it literally can drive you mad, okay? And one of the things that I'll be discussing today in this energy is the principle of rhythm. So you really want to know these things. We're going to be talking about self-respect, love and relationships, dimensional rift, breakthrough of suppression, powerful opportunities. All right, so we have a lot in store for this month, and you might want to get a pen and paper and write some of these things down. And I'm gonna, we already, as we start off the month, and it was something that I discussed yesterday, okay, things have bubbled up to the surface. You got to know the Hermetic principle of rhythm. And as, so many things, voices, so many things were suppressed, eventually it's got to break through, and it's been bubbling up. And there is a point of we have had enough. Maybe you're living your everyday life. Are you getting this message? Are you maybe living through things that you said, you know what, I've had enough of this? Well, this is coming to the surface during March Madness. March Madness, that's where we are. So it is it's a very powerful month. It's a very powerful time. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I take the pulse of society. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. So when we're looking out in the world, we could see maybe some of the feelings that we're having inside. All right. And again, it's the micro and the macrocosm. So we are going to see a lot of these focus points that I'm going to be discussing today. And you're going to want to know how to navigate this time. And remember that you are the captain. How are you, Captain? You are the captain of your ship. And the problem in the world is a lot of people were taken advantage of. They were used. We saw a real life example yesterday, and we're going to break this down. And you yourself, you're going to have to get in tune to the way that your body feels. Your body is the tuning fork for telling you the truth. So you might want to actually look at some of these things that have already occurred. How does this make me feel? Did I have enough? Did I have enough of all of the circumstances? And I say, you know what? I'm not dealing with it anymore. This is where it's at. So self-respect, we've had enough. I'm not putting up with this nonsense anymore, is the energy theme of the month. We saw that play out yesterday. A lot of people saw Donald Trump throw Zelensky out of the White House, okay? And if you sit there and you watch the circus that was on the screen, when you sit back and you observe it, that is the energy that we're all in, okay? In the past, all right, a lot of people, they hid behind an illusion, and you were taken advantage of. And people with no power were actually taking advantage of you. Have you witnessed this on your journey? Did you go through a great spiritual awakening in the past 4 years? Let us know in the chat. So, we're seeing this. And, someone that's going in there, and one of the phrases that was word is, you should be grateful. And when you start observing these things, a lot of people aren't grateful for you. Have some self-respect. The whole world right now is having self-respect, and we're saying, ready, not up in here, right? So President Trump threw Zelensky, you get out of here, right? That's the old. That's the old. We're not going to tolerate it anymore. A lot of us were tricked. We were tricked in our minds, the subconscious programs, to give our power away for free. Now we have to call back our power. Now we're saying enough is enough. Seal the leak so you could receive. Listen, write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down in the comment section. Write it on, maybe you have one of those magnetic boards on your refrigerator. Seal the leak, the beginning of this month. If you haven't done it already, pay close attention. You're going to have to seal the leaks so that you could receive. You weren't gathering, you weren't receiving, you weren't reaping the harvest because it was leaking out. Maybe you dealt with the covert narcissist in your everyday life. All of a sudden, all your blessings, all your energy was drained. Did that happen to you? Did you learn from this? The micro and the macrocosm. So sometimes when we see, I'm not really concerned with things I see in the TV, but what I do is I take the pulse of society. I look at it. I see that little beta boy bitching and complaining, squirming, people with no power. When you see the true DM, you see the crystal clear difference. I'm sure the divine feminine could see the crystal clear difference. We've been talking about this. The weasel men that actually have no power, it's finished. You could write it in the comments. 999, it's over, kid. The pillaging, the reaping, the consuming is over. It's over. We have to call back our power. You could feel the March Madness. You could feel the Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing right now. Boundaries are so important. We've set the boundaries. We got to lay the hammer down. Lay the hammer down, 10-4. We are going to lay the... Are you ready to lay the hammer down? No, and these are the energies. And we have to learn this over the course of time. All right? Because a lot of the Decepticons, they utilize, especially in spirituality. You might see this in spirituality. You might see the Jezebel spirit, the Judas spirit. These are actually pieces of trash that use witchcraft spells to manipulate the words. What do? They take the word of God and they're going to manipulate it on you. They're going to say, turn the other cheek. For example, I've seen this one a lot. Maybe you have seen this. Oh, you're supposed to turn the other cheek. Ooh! They utilize this. They manipulate the word of God so that they can keep getting away. You're not getting away with it anymore. Cast Jezebel out. Cast Zelensky out. Cast them out. Cast them out today and take back your power. And these are how the words are twisted. The word of God is twisted. You know, that's true unconditional love, you know, turning the other cheek. Okay, maybe someone that you love, they're not, you know, maybe waking up, they're doing it, it's where they're coming from. That's what you turn the other cheek for. You don't turn the other cheek so that covert narcissists can take advantage of you. Cheryl Morand, thank you so much for the support, Cheryl. I'm very grateful for that, Cheryl. You got to cast them out, bro. Cast them out. Throw them out of the White House. Get them out. You're going to see the difference. Okay? And they've had their time. They've had their fun. A lot of these people, their power comes, you have to pay attention to your Uncle Mike. Okay? This ain't my first rodeo. Their power comes from manipulation. And it is dangerous because they're going to pull you into a different timeline, into an illusion. And they're actually somehow manipulating, right? They're manipulating you, pulling the puppet strings. The sooner that you cast all of this out, the sooner that you disconnect, maybe you need to go into the wilderness. Maybe you need to detoxify your body, detoxify your pineal gland. These are all things I teach you on the channel. If you're new, please click that subscribe button. And if you're live, we're live. Could you click that like button so others will hear this message today? This is March Madness. We're entering March Madness. You are cleaned and healed. There was a big cleaning process, a big healing process. And now when we move forward with strength, we all had to go through this. None of us got a quote unquote get out of jail free card. Okay, I had to go through it, you had to go through it. But now we have spent the time healing. We have spent the time upgrading. We spent the time purging. So this is going to happen in waves. So you might be completing You might be completing your healing process. And now you're able to move out into the world. And now there are certain people that might have to start their healing process. Please remember, because I teach from a place of authenticity, not everyone is in the same season. You should know your godly season. Know your season. And if you're learning something new, again, it's your free will. Please click that subscribe button and show up every day. And maybe at the end of the year, you'll be on a brand new timeline. You'll be super powerful. You got to know your godly season. But healing is always, we never stop healing. We're like the Wolverine. I'm like the Wolverine, Light Warriors. I'm going to teach you regeneration capabilities. Do you want to learn regeneration capabilities, right? Midge, I appreciate that very much. Yeah. We're constantly on, the healing journey never stops. Why is that, Uncle Mike? Oh, because there is no finish line. A lot of people are waiting for a finish line. So one of the things, but what this is doing is getting the people of the world to say, we have had enough. Why don't you write that in the comments? We have had enough, with the Holy Spirit fire next to that. A lot of people were waiting for a certain list to come out. The list didn't come out. There is no finish line. Even if the list came out, there is no finish line. It's one of my world famous videos. There is no finish line. A lot of people know this phrase. You got to know it. You got to live it. You got to love it. Because there is no finish line to the spiritual awakening journey. A lot of people thought they were going to get this income. They thought that this marriage was going to make them feel better. None of these things matter. Nothing outside of you. It's an inside job, ladies and gentlemen. It's an inside job. You want to be powerful? You want to take control of your everyday life? These are our everyday lives. Do you want to take over? Do you want to? I'm asking you. Do you want to take over, or do you want to sit there? Do you want to sit there just letting weasels drain your energy all day long? Keep draining. Not up in here. Cast Jezebel out. The Jezebel spirit could even be in the beta boy. Oh yeah. I sit back. You got to sit back. You got to watch. You got to watch mannerisms. You got to watch. Are you observing? Are you seeing with this eye? I told you this from the beginning. There's always new people to the channel. Don't look at, see through. You're going to have to see through. Don't tolerate these things. Okay. So it's so important. You've set boundaries. I've set boundaries, very healthy boundaries. You got to set very healthy boundaries. Remember this. Unconditional love. Ready? Unconditional love, get it through your mind. Unconditional love is not unconditional acceptance of poor behavior. Once again, for good luck, unconditional love is not unconditional acceptance of poor behavior. Please smash the like button so we could get that truth out. So many people are under mind control. They have they're being taken advantage of. The everyday life people had their finances, their love, their health taken away. How many of you had your finances destroyed, love destroyed, and your health destroyed? These are the things we're going to work on. We're going to work on them all year long. Okay, March is a big month for our everyday lives. We're big and powerful and strong like never before. Reflect on your life. Was your finances attacked? Was your love attacked? And was your health attacked? And now we're going to take back all three. Now we're going to be empowered in all three, physically, mentally, spiritually. In the world right now, a lot of people are spiritually unwell. They're spiritually unwell. You got to get right with God. And you've seen this over the past few years. What you watch, I'm telling you this. I don't care. Listen, I love them all. I love everyone on the TV. I love They're just you got to be concerned about this. You got to be concerned with your everyday life. That's what I teach on this channel. Don't go out there, blame this celebrity, blame that. Start taking back control of your everyday. Look, who's the people in your everyday life? Because I guarantee you, those saboteurs are the ones that are screwing you over, not the ones on the TV. You got to wake up to this real fast. You got to be alert. You got to be alert to your surroundings. I'm very alert, Light Warriors. A lot of you know my journey. You've been watching me. I've been on the screen. We've been keep going. You watch me. Okay, you watch me, you watch the lighthouse. I'm observing everything. The Decepticons, the biggest deception they could throw to Michael. Michael cuts it down with the fire sword of truth. You get that fire sword of truth going in the chat. Yeah. Tremaine Sanders, thank you so much. No finish line, just series of learning opportunities and teaching opportunities. Oh yeah, I appreciate that very much. I love teachable moments. I love to have teachable moments, real life. You got to have real life evidence. You know, you're going to see a lot of people, you're going to have to sort, because everyone's got a smartphone today. Everyone's got a ring light. You know this. You got to start knowing them by their fruits. And you got to start looking for the truth. And remember, there are two different frequencies, two main frequencies. As I like it, some people are spiraling upwards and some people are spiraling downwards. And we're all going in the same general direction. That's how I like to teach it authentically. We're moving up in the same general direction. We don't have to be moving at the same pace. We're not all the same. But are you basically Christ or Antichrist? As you going up or down? Are you rising up like a star, a supernova, or are you drained like a black hole? Look at the stars. Thomas Bryan writes, evict the saboteurs. Throw them out of the White House like Trump threw Zelensky out. Throw them out today. If you love this real life evidence, please click the like button. We're going to blow up like never before right now. You feel it. You feel the fire rising up right now. It's so important. There's a big rebound effect to these things. When you're suppressed for so long, a big supermassive volcano erupts. Sometimes they, the fear mongers out. You know the fear monger? Do you see him out there on social media? How you doing? How you doing? Your daddy's here. No, there's a lot of people. This is the truth right here. A lot of people are trying to pull you onto a negative timeline where the world's going to end. A world is ending. It's called the Matrix. The supermassive volcano that's going to erupt, it doesn't mean that it's going to be, the actual in the world, and then there's a blanket in the sky and the world ends. Okay? It might be a supermassive volcano of humanity. Ooh, hit the volcanoes in the chat if that, you like that one? How about a supermassive volcano of humanity? How about humanity says enough of the BS? How about humanity is saying it right now in March? You could feel it right now. Don't take everything literal. If you are Captain Literal, man, you're going to have a difficult time in the upcoming months. You can't be Captain Literal, man. You'll see him a lot. You'll see Captain Literal Man out there. He's out there. Right. Natalie1111 writes, can you feel it? A lot of people feel it right now. Yeah. Hold the frequency till the end of this video. You're going to feel it. I'm telling you. It's March Madness. And it can drive you mad. A lot of things are crazy. A lot of things are crazy, okay? Love and relationships, big this month. The love. Maybe you went through the past few years with zero love, zero endorphins. It's part of your training. A lot of people had to love God. And I'm here to tell you, you yourself and God are the only two that you could love. And once you get that love, then and only then, you could attract others into your everyday life. We went through that crazy, chaotic double frequency. You didn't know. You might have got caught up in the whirlwind. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Okay? Because there's going to be a lot of traps. A person could actually try to tether you to the Matrix. Sign up for this. Sign this contract, right? No. Nope. We got to be free. And when you're free, when you're fluid, you're going to see how the love starts flowing. A lot of people are very rigid. You don't need rigid man in your life. I used to have a friend, we used to call him Rigid Man. I am Rigid Man. It's a true story. We love him though. He's Rigid Man. No, you don't need rigid man. You don't need rigid woman. You don't need rigid woman that's actually a man in a woman's body that's not acting like a woman. Do you know what I'm speaking about? How about the divine feminine? Smash the like button. Share this to people. We got to wake up to what's going on. We're seeing men that actually aren't men. They're actually Jezebel spirits in disguise. Are you looking at the people? Are you seeing through the people? Do you see the spirit inside the people? This is spirituality 101, kid. I teach spirituality 101. It's true. And it's science as well. Yeah, science. Remember Dr. Bruce Lipton? Yeah, Dr. Bruce, Brucey Bruce. He said language was designed to hide feelings. I see through it all. It's one of the greatest quotes for the modern era. Dr. Bruce Lipton, language was designed to hide feelings. If you say a word, it's not about the word, it's the energy behind the word. Okay? Like sometimes you're talking with your friends and you use the big F word, but there's so much love behind that F word. You understand? It doesn't mean it's a bad word. Anything in life. It's the energy. That's why a lot of you are waking up to covert narcissists and gaslighting. Do you know about gaslighting? Yeah, you got to learn about these things. And this is the true spiritual warfare that's playing out in everyday life. Yeah, gaslighting, out of here. You got to listen to the words. They're going to say these things. They're going to say, oh, I'm so righteous. I'm so wonderful. They're actually a dirtbag in disguise. You got to wake up right now. You got to wake up. You got to be powerful. Humanity is saying enough is enough in March. Rosemary Huffer, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's about bloodline Cain versus Abel. God is devil, evil is good. Yeah. It's inverted, it's opposite land. But I like to talk about the superheroes. I'm more of a Marvel guy, but they had Bizarro Superman, Bizarro World. It was like everything was the opposite, right? So you might have been, hey, oh my God, you might have had a crazy spiritual awakening. You said there's things in the world that's actually the opposite. Wait a second, I shouldn't be putting this sunblock on. Wait a second, I shouldn't be spending $500 on sunglasses to block my pineal gland, okay? Hit the like button if you woke up to that. It's cheaper. Yeah, I save a lot of money, okay? I teach people, right? You don't need much. I don't need much. You see how light I am? I don't need that much, okay? I save money. I don't need the prestige, okay? I know Ronnie loves that. Prestige! You gotta have prestige. Yeah. You got to have prestige. You got to spend $500 on sunglasses. I don't. I save money. Yeah. I don't need it. You pay for your own prison. I don't need it. Oh, you need to have $1,000 Rolex watch. I don't give an F-U-C-K about the time. No, I care about sunrise and sunset. Yeah. The more the matrix, do you love this? Do you love this today? The more the matrix collapses, oh, the energy's flowing, right? We could feel the electric bolts. Can you feel my big hammer? Do you like my big hammer? You could feel the electric bolts going right now. I don't have to pay for the watch. I don't care. I'm always dropping truths, okay? All day long. Please hit that subscribe. If you're a man, you don't want to impress a woman. You don't want to impress with your stuff. Ready? Impress a woman with your content of character. Drive the hoopty, right? Don't put, because they want your money. Wake up, men. Wake up. These are filth bags. You got to wake up to the modern woman. You got to wake up, men. Okay, if you're the divine I'm telling you right now, the divine feminine, they don't even care about that stuff. Okay? They're going to feel your energy. Right? I know people, they see my aura. That's what they're actually turned on by. It's true. Yeah, they're going to see your energy. They're going to feel your energy. You can't masquerade. It goes both ways. You ever hear the expression, put lipstick on a pig? It's still a pig. Oh, it's still a pig, baby. Yeah. You know that expression, right? Rosemary, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, God versus the devil. Yeah. You got to know these things. Evil is live in reverse, ladies and gentlemen. So if you see people that are doing that's all it is. Technically, there's no such thing as good or bad. The way that I like to share it is it raising your vibrational frequency or is it lowering your vibrational frequency? It's a different mindset. It's a totally different mindset. And the people have to wake up to this right now. When I step forward, right, all I got to do is live in truth. I don't care. I don't care about gaslighters, people getting triggered. You got to do better if you're getting triggered. That's where we have to go. We have to go through it. So love and relationships. There has been a dimensional, I like to call it a dimensional rift. You might have witnessed people disappear from your timeline, and then all of a sudden they start reappearing on the timeline. And I'm here to tell, I'm going real deep. I like to go very deep. Think of people as frequencies, not people. What is the frequency emitting from them? I'm already witnessing it. Are you witnessing it? People will disappear and then reappear on your timeline. This person, where did that, and then all of a sudden they're there. If I am speaking something that you've experienced, hit the stars, write a comment. Have you watched people? They fell off the timeline, then they came back on the timeline. Did you witness this? Again, it's overwhelming. March madness. It's going to drive you mad. These things might drive you mad. That's why I'm here to support you. I go through these things as well. You should watch my video when you wake up to nothing is real anymore. Analyze the Mandela effect. Analyze it. It's a wild time, man. So, dimensional rifts. People disappear, reappear, okay? That's why it's very important to be flowing. A lot of people, you feel this, right? If you feel love right now, do you feel everyone's right now, thousands of people, just keep hitting the love hearts. The love hearts. This month is all about love. You feel this right now. And that goes, you're going to tie it back to self-respect. We're going to tie it back to self-respect. You don't need crap in your life. You need love. You need people. And again, there's all different versions of it. Also goes to friendship, love from friends. You might have had the saboteur. You might have had to pull the knife out of your back. Did you have to do that in the past few years? You might even see me for the first time. I don't even know you. I'm probably like a book. I'm reciting to you everything that's been playing out. And the reason for this, I take the pulse of society as I shared. We're in a frequency. Okay, and and it's not going to be exactly the same, but we're going to go through the similar things. We're going to have the similar experiences. So it could be overwhelming. In the past, we thought differently. You got to go on I live my everyday life on a Tesla model, not the mainstream TV model. Once again, I live my life on the Tesla model, not the mainstream TV model. And the answer is, when you think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, you will unlock the keys to the universe. That's my first playlist. If you're new to the channel, please visit the first playlist. You'll catch up to date real fast. I know, Cristal, we're going to be popping a bottle soon. We all go through it, Cristal. We all do. We're all the same. There's people, I'm telling you this. The true royal family, is your spiritual family. It's all different. You might have people in your blood-born family that are close, but everyone's different right now. And there are people out there, you thought this was your forever person, I can't even talk to my mother, I can't even talk to my daughter. There's a lot of this crazy chaos going on right now. You're going to have to think differently about these things, okay? Breakthrough of suppression. Write it down. Breakthrough of suppression. Suppression of voice has been a big thing. Okay, you can't suppress these things, right? I speak about the great doctors that have influenced me on my journey, studied under these beautiful men and women. And Dr. Gabor, Dr. Gabor, I speak about him a lot. I'm very grateful that I came across his work. And Dr. Gabor will teach you that if you are not living, if you're not speaking authentically, if you can't speak your truth, the body will develop dis-ease. The body is not at ease. You keep shoving it down, you might have ailments in the body. So the breakthrough of suppression, it's got to break through to the heavens right now. We're breaking through to the heavens. Censorship, a rebound effect. You might have been suppressed, your voice, any aspect of life, even love. That's why there's going to be love bombs coming in. Oh, the love, baby. A lot of people are feeling it right now. Venus is coming back this month. Oh, yeah. Love is in the air. How you doing? No, it's true. So that's a rebounding effect. Breakthrough of suppression. You have to know the principle of rhythm. And that's why I learned it too. That's why when you know people, you got to allow everyone to live freely, be sovereign. Free will, so important. Don't suppress anyone else, because that stuff will pop back in your face. Live and let live. You could write that down as well. Live and let live. Hermetic principle of rhythm. Study it. Learn it. Know it like the back of your hand. You have to know the universal laws, because they will take effect. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But, like some people call it karma. Okay, it's a feedback loop. You got to know these things. How much are you going to hold someone back? How long are you going to hold someone down? And when you do that, look at humanity. How long was humanity held down? People have to, but you have to wake up, because if you're sleeping, are you sleeping? Are you sitting on the couch like Tom? Are you sitting on a chair like Zelensky, being a beta? You better wake up, son. You better take back you better protect your family. You better rise up right now. You better protect your health. You better rise up right now. That's what you gotta, that's how you move forward right now. Now. I say right now. I say it a lot because you have to do it right now. When I did my first video, there was something that just came over me. I said, I got to do it today. It's got to be, boom! Because if there's not that moment, it's that catalyst moment. You need that. There's going to be catalyst moment after catalyst moment in this month. Powerful opportunities are arriving. Don't allow opportunities to pass you by. On my journey, I'm open. I allow whoever wants to come in if I'm feeling the vibe, especially in the love. I know a lot of people. I've said it. I've course directed people in it. You are self-sabotaging. If you see the man of your dreams, if you feel the vibe, if you see the woman of your dreams, okay, don't allow opportunities to pass you by. Okay? If a creation, I have to create this today. Don't allow opportunity. Don't sit there like Tom. Don't sit there like Tom. Get up. This is the time period. Powerful opportunities this month. You got to take advantage of these things. No one's going to do it for you. You're going to have to do it yourself. You have to take advantage of powerful opportunities. The riveting feeling. People right now are saying, I refuse to live in a fake world. I refuse to live in it. When I step forward, I'm living in a world that's censorship free. This is what I do. I got to speak my truth, and I'm going to do it. And I said to God, I wrestle with God. That's why I'm so strong. When you can wrestle with God and live to tell the tale, you're the best of the best. I refuse to live in a fake world. Write it down. I refuse to live in a fake world. You know it. You know it intuitively. If you're new to the channel, I help you get your clairs up. We're going to be strong this year, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So once again, this live stream is very powerful. Please click the like button. In the meantime, I'm trying to pull you guys up on a different device. Okay? There you go. I see you guys now. You could hit 888 for the abundance that's coming in. So I see the chat is working. Isn't it crazy how many times does any other YouTuber, do you go live in the chat glitches like this? Okay. It's a wild time. Wild times are out there. And look for the signs. Sometimes when you overload with energy, that's a sign. That's a sign of the times. You got to look for the numeric codes. Numbers are the universal language. Not casting spells. Energy is the universe. Energy. Feel it. Energy. Write it down. Okay. Trumaine, thank you so much. being real or will die trying. There's an old school phrase. Thank you. I'm very grateful for that. Some people would rather die on their feet than live a life on their knees. What's happening this month? The people are saying no more to the BS. This month, right now, March Madness. Some of you might resonate with that phrase. That's how I've lived my everyday life. I've made mistakes. The times I've made the mistakes, I was listening to maybe what society or guilt or shame or any of these other things. But if I listen to my gut and I just go forward with what I feel in my gut and my heart, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. AQ, thank you so much for the support. I'm very grateful for that, AQ. You have to refuse to live in a fake world. I refuse to live in a fake world. I refuse to have a fake woman in my life. I refuse to have fake friends in my life. I refuse to work for a fake corporation. I got to do the real, the real, the real. I live my life with vocation. And I keep putting it out to God. And I wrestle with God. And I say, this is out of control, what's going on. And sometimes God makes you sit there and wait. And you feel like you're alone. You're in the wilderness. But it's here to strengthen you. These are the strengths that you need to move forward. This is the month. It's March Madness. Okay? I will give you some advice. I'm always giving the greatest advice. The greatest advice I've ever given is to just keep going. Okay? In my life, I just kept going. I went through so much BS. I just kept going. Yeah, we talked about that, Chris. Let it all go down. Let it go. I said, oh, it's on sale. Chris, my mother taught me to buy things on sale. I think I'm reading the previous chat, but that's okay because I have 2 chats right now. Yeah. Don't get concerned with these things. We're just moving forward. Don't be strapped to the instant gratification. Plant the seeds. The seeds that I plant today will not bear fruit today. Know it, live it, love it. Okay? Be empowered. The advice I would give is to get a hobby. I do it. I have my hobbies for a healthy distraction. Not a distraction to distract you from your goals. If I'm sitting around, if I'm waiting for something, remember there is this chaotic energy. You're going to see that pendulum go back and forth. I'm seeing it already. It's like, oh, we're going in the right direction. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh, we're going in the right direction. Oh, we're going. And it drives you mad. I'm not in control of it. So a healthy distract, because it will drive you mad. March Madness. It will drive you mad. So a healthy distraction, a good hobby, very important, or your number one thing. And if you want more wellness videos and, if you want me to teach you how I go about my training journey, you want maybe some behind the scenes footage, please leave comments. These are the things I need to focus on. Every single day I'm focused. I'm focused on my healing, my wellness. And we're going to show the world that we do not age, we evolve. If you never saw my video on reverse aging, you should check it out. And it's not a linear path. I've been sharing about my fasting journey. I would love to eat more. I want to get as big as possible, all that other stuff. I'm just being real with everyone. When you're called to fast, you got to fast. And the funny thing is, I'm stronger eating less food. If I went to my previous self, and I said, you're going to fast in the mornings, I'd say like that. That's what I would say to my previous self. Would talk to me, the wise lion. I would say, get out of here. I got to eat 6 times a day. I'm stronger eating less food. Okay? There's always different parts of my life. I take my training very seriously, but to just just taking my life as a whole, I can say, you know what? Like to go through this change and to eat less food and maybe you went through this change as well. Whether you're a man or a woman, you could share about your training journey, right? We got to be strong like never before. Refuse to live in a fake world this month. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. We're a family. We have Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. Hit me up on Facebook. We are growing like never before on Facebook. Tremendous. We got the TikToks talking. We have brand new 2-hour video up on Patreon. Very powerful. If you'd like to be part of our Patreon community. The greatest support of all, if today's message resonated with you, please, I'm so grateful. Could you click that like button right now? It really makes a difference. Leave a comment down below. How are you going to treat March Madness? Yeah, it's March Madness. Oh, it's so powerful. I love it. Do you love it? Yeah. You got to ride the waves, kid. You got to ride the waves. That's what we're doing right now. We're just riding the waves. Have fun. Have fun while you're doing it. Don't take life so seriously. I made this mistake as well. A lot of times you will see the hyenas, the people that bark. Remember like little Zelensky barking like a little beta, right? No, they have no power. So these are the people out there. They want you. Please pay attention to this. Please pay attention to this. Please pay attention to this. If I leave you anything, there's people out there on social media that want you to be miserable like them. I will show up every day. Please share this. Get 1 million subscribers on this channel. I'll keep you positive. I'm going to keep you focused. I'm not going to play that game. I know people, if I put the end of the world, I'll get all the views. I don't care. I'm going to start something new. I'm going to do the right thing. When my head hits the pillow at night, I said I did the right thing. It's real easy to put on the fear. Oh, because people are addicted to the fear porn. They go out there. They love that fear porn. They go, you got some of that fear? I don't got the fear for you, bro. I don't got the fear for you, bro. I got my big hammer, okay? My sister made this mug and these shirts. Her Etsy store is in the description if you'd like to get a mug, if you'd like to be empowered. The greatest support of all is sharing, is caring. Just share it, because when I wake up in the morning, I need vocation. God is moving me like never before. I need my voice heard. We're going to be censorship-free this month of March, finally. Censorship-free is the way to be. You could see it in me. You could see the lions in the chat. You're saying enough is enough. This is the month we say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Yeah. Be empowered. Take back your power. You have to take back your power. You have to hit that. You're going to have to hit this frequency. You're going to go up another octave. And once you hit that octave, all of a sudden, oh, I'm on a brand new timeline. Oh my God, look at all these brand new experiences. Oh my God, look at these brand new people. Oh my, wow. There's a frequency. And if people want to be with you, they have to be a vibrational match to you. I'll let you in on a secret. It's lonely at the top. But I sit at the right hand of the Father. No man, no woman can manipulate me. Hope I could leave this legacy for you. We're all born into the matrix of fear. I was there as well. And all I could do is teach you how to break out, break through everything you got this month. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. We got a big month ahead. March Madness is here. Take care. Keep going, kid.